everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome! So, I leave for my trip in 2 days from when this is posted, yeah. However, I'm not sure I can actually vlog. I'm sorry. This is technically a school trip and, liability and stuff. I'll have my camera with me in case maybe I can, but not sure. But since I probably won't be able to vlog, and I need to do this anyway, I'm going to show you what to pack for a overnight school field trip. So, let's get started. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is decide what bags you want to put your stuff in. For me, I've chosen 3 different bags since it's a 4-day trip. Now the first one I'm showing you is a giant suitcase where all my clothes will be. Yeah, I know, it's big. The second one is a backpack, just your everyday school backpack. You'll get to see what that's for later. The third one is a drawstring bag that I'll have with me at all times, but just regular stuff. The next thing you want to do is go through all your bags and make sure anything that is extra in them you take out. If you're like me, you leave stuff in your bags that probably shouldn't be in there. And if you're like my school, you're going to go through an intense luggage check before you're allowed to put your stuff on the bus. So just make sure you take everything out, especially stuff that is just adding more weight or maybe slightly embarrassing for people to see. Once that's done, you should clean up the mess around you. Yes, mess. Clean it up. That way you'll have room to work. Good. Now your area is all cleaned up and ready for the next stage. Now we can move into the big suitcase with the clothes. Now what I'm currently wearing is not appropriate for a school event. Those shorts are way too short and that shirt falls over my shoulders way too many times. So for casual wear, I would recommend a long sleeve shirt and jeans. You can never go wrong with those. You can wear shorts if you want to, but make sure they go past your fingertips and don't have any rips. Same with jeans, no rips. They will be a stickler for that. I usually will stick with flannels, sweaters, some short sleeve shirts, It all really just depends on your school's rules and judgment. I would not wear that. That's bad. Okay, if you put the flannel over it, it's fine. But tank tops by themselves, I highly wouldn't recommend. That is way too much skin. Most schools are not okay with that. Oh, of course, the beanie. Can't forget a beanie. Now for this event, I also have to come in business casual. For that, you would wear what you would wear to an interview. For me, it would be pantsuits usually. I'm not a dresses person, so that's just me, but your personal preference. Now these leggings I'm holding up, not appropriate. Wouldn't do that. Now for the business casual look, I would go for these nice thin socks. For the normal look, any socks will do. Now for what you wear to bed is really up to you. For me, I usually wear t-shirts, sweatpants, or some sort of pajama pants that I have. They're actually really comfortable. For this trip, I'm also thinking about bringing shorts just in case it happens to be really hot in my Can't get enough of the Vans, eh? Anyway, for shoes, you can basically wear whatever you want. You might do a lot of walking, so I would say wear sneakers for every day. For the business casual, I'm wearing these nice flats. You can wear heels if you want, but that is up to you. And I'm also bringing boots in case of weather. Now, you can bring snacks. I highly recommend it. Hotel food is expensive. As long as they are sealed, everything is fine. And you can bring whatever you want. I brought healthy. My mom kind of forced me to. Now, I would also recommend that you bring some board games in case of a lot of downtime. I know we're going to have some of the first 2 days. I also recommend maybe bringing your laptop if there's stuff you need to do. And whenever you bring electronics, make sure to always bring your cords. Now, the last thing for the big suitcase is your toiletries, your shampoo, your conditioner, anything like that. Any liquids must be sealed according to my school, so I would highly recommend doing that as well. Makeup would also come in here. I don't wear makeup, but you can do what you want, and this is whatever you really need. Now it is time to put everything in the big suitcase. I would recommend putting the hard stuff in first, your board games, your laptop, your food, especially your laptop, because A, it'll be safer in travel with all those clothes burying it, and B, it's less likely to get stolen since everyone's going to have to dig for it. Now, you will notice that I don't really fold well. A, I don't know how, and B, I just hate folding. So, I don't bother. I kind of just sort of mishmash it and then put it in, but do what you want. I know, me personally, I'm going to have to take everything out, and then my school's going to go through it, and then I have to put everything back in. So I'm going to actually try harder when I have to put everything back in. For now, I don't really feel like it. It's late and I'm lazy. But, you can do what you want. It doesn't really matter. if you happen to find that not everything will fit in your luggage, that's okay. If you have multiple bags, you'll be able to put it somewhere else. If not, you may just have to carry it. Now, in the part attached to the lid is where I'm putting the softer snacks, my beanie, and my toiletries. Not all suitcases have them, so if you can't, I would just put in with the big part. But if you can, I would highly recommend using that. It really helps save space. Now it is time to wrestle with your suitcase to get it to clothes. As you will see, I actually have to sit on my suitcase just to get it to actually clothes. This will happen, and sometimes you may need to get another person to help you. Now I'm putting all my chargers and cords in the front pocket, just so they can be away from everything else. I also forgot to mention, if you want, I would highly recommend bringing a plastic bag or some sort of garbage bag to put your dirty clothes in. Now it is time for the backpack, which will be filled with school stuff. Yes, I know it sucks to have to do work on a trip. However, if your school's like mine, you are responsible for everything you missed. So, it's better to do it when you have free time instead of having to do it all when you get back. I'd recommend bringing all your work that you got, a Chromebook if you have it, a calculator, a pencil case, and a book if you're reading it in English or any textbook that you may need. Basically anything you may need for school. Now it is time to put all the schoolwork in your school bag. I would organize it just the way you would normally for school. Just be careful with the Chromebook, only because it's expensive and it's technically school property, and if you break it, you have to pay like $330. Or at least you do in my school, so. Here's where you can also see if you can try and stuff whatever didn't fit in your suitcase in your bag. If it still doesn't fit, if you have another bag that you're planning to bring, you can try again. If not, I guess you're carrying it. Now it is time for the drawstring bag. The drawstring bag is basically whatever you're going to carry with you at all times, / anything you forgot to put in. I recommend keeping this light only because you will have to carry this around with you, and the more you carry, the less you're going to want to. Just keep the bare necessities like money, something to do like a book, umbrella, earbuds, your school ID, sunglasses, tissues, things like that. For me, I'd also be bringing my camera and my portable speaker and portable speaker charger. Now it is time to put everything in the drawstring bag. Basically, just pack it however you want. I just kind of threw things in there. Maybe don't do that. And there you go. Now you are completely packed and ready for your trip. But if you can't carry that other thing in your bag, just carry it on your arm. And there you have it, how to prep for a field trip overnight. I hope this was helpful in any way if you were ever lost or had absolutely no idea, like I have in the past. Yeah, if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell to get notifications from whenever I make a new video. I hope to see you guys next week. If I get to vlog, it'll be sooner. If not, I will see you next Tuesday. Bye guys!